All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Dominopoulos, and today's video is going to be about the Red Hulk apocalyptic nodes for the APOC saga. This is one of the last things that you need to do before you get your big boy APOC. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like my stuff. Let's pull up the video. I'll talk as we go. Let's bring it up, and let's get cooking. So if you've been following along with my stuff, you know I'm trying to use 3 yellow horsemen to get all the way through the APOC, and we do. So we're trying to minimize the amount of resources that we use. We're trying to use as much of our raid and arena teams that we can on every single node to minimize the amount of resources that we're doing. Red Hulk's a little bit more of a pain, and you can see now there's the little baby Red Hulk. I do have some decent stars on these characters, but they are now farmable ish. So I just recently got a 6 red on Gladiator, and just recently got the 6 yellows to get them the red on Gore too, and it is going to help. So this is 2 of your raid characters, 2 of your arena characters, and your Red Hulk. This is a little bit more challenging to keep Red Hulk alive. I do have Fortify on him just to get through. We want to stop this Emma from ever doing anything, and she's dead already. But yeah, go after the Emma first. And which chunk am I going to go after? Let's go over here. All right, this is a pre-reworked Strange, so you don't have to worry about a Wong dropping down there on you. You're not too worried about the retaliates from Ghost Rider, but you do kind of want him gone. And you can see the amount of damage that Gore does. Again, even at 5-star, Gore is going to do fine here. I did the last set of nodes with him at 5-star, and it was fine. I know it was a little bit lower level, but it's fine at G17. And you can see how much Gladiator is doing there, and Gore's just wiping him out. Again, this is the Red Hulk part is a little bit tougher. Again, you know this is bio section. If you wanted to use your bio raid team, go ahead. But I have a feeling that the symbiotes are going to be getting Hive Mind's going to be getting replaced fairly soon. So I didn't go wild on them on this account, even though I was wrong. And the mutants are getting replaced first. They'll be coming up soon too. And these are raid and arena characters anyway, so it's just another option to do. So first node, not much of a struggle. We're already on auto. Again, I do have some healthy stars on this, so you might struggle a little bit more. Maybe you got to reset, but these characters will get you through. And these are characters that you do want to build up anyway. So, what we got here? Weaver's the issue here. Now, when you target her, she's going to get speed up, and she's also getting an energy dump, but Gore's still going to come around to get an ability block on her. I was hoping that would kill her, but it didn't. And then you're going to focus the Wong over here. So you want make sure you don't get stuck behind a Wong taunt. Like that's the idea with that. So hopefully get a little bit of rewind there out of his special, and then his special should do a nice chunk of damage here. Not the greatest, but it's still good. Still good. Spider Society is still great. I know it's the skill raid team, but they have dual tags on your Spider Society. Some of them are, I think one of them's tech. Obviously, 2 of them here are bio. So you can use them in different sections. Let's see what this ult does. I'm assuming this does a lot. Yeah. Yep. Did a lot. All right. Let's get that Moon Knight under control. Nope, we're going to go after the Surfer. I am scared of Surfer's ult. I did have to restart this node because Surfer ulted and took out my Red Hulk. So, little baby Red Hulk. Again, if you got a bigger Red Hulk, this is going to be much less of an issue. But yeah, there you go. I'm going right after that Surfer. Get that Surfer dead. And then Phyla, you want under control. You don't want her clearing everything, all your debuffs you got out there. Red Hulk's still holding strong. Hopefully he can flip that to defense down. He does. I'm going to place a defense down over there. Almost got him dead. I'm going to go after this chunk. I probably should be focusing more on Phyla, because you're going to start getting a dodge party from all the spiders. Dodge, my favorite mechanic in the world. Very obnoxious. I probably should still be going after the Phyla, but I'm not. Jubilee can be an issue once she gets cooking. All right, so now we got a slow out there. So finally went back to the file. I was hoping that would bounce back around to Jubilee on the other side, but it didn't. But we'll get a little rewind here from our Red Hulk, our little 3 yellow fortifier Red Hulk doing his job. Gets it done. All right, Jubilee's almost gone. Gambled over there. Okay. Give me Jubes. All right, Jubes is gone. And then there's not really a terrible amount of threats after that. You just got to worry about the dodge party. And then, again, if you're using a smaller Red Hulk, if they all hard target him. But, again, you got that 2 turns of taunt from Gladiator. So you just got to really worry about more AoEs than anything, reaching across the board and getting Red Hulk. And a lot of these characters do have AoEs, so you're going to have to be a little bit careful. Again, if you're following what I'm doing and you're doing these tiny horsemen, because I have no interest in building the horsemen at the moment. Maybe later in the game I will, but it's not a priority for my account. APOC is the priority. That's the whole idea. We're going to get to APOC using some small stuff. Trying to get rid of that offense up, and we did. Let's see if we're going to start. Yep, let's start dodging. Let's have 8 million dodges. Oh, this is the node. I actually kept this in here. They dodged them a million times, and it was beyond obnoxious. So you might get unlucky with 1 million dodges. I knew that was going to dodge because she had to dodge up. Let's just let Gore do everything. Now, it's good that Annihilators now are farmable-ish. And again, a little trick, too. If you want, they give you a ton of raid credits in this game. I think my main account's getting over 50, 60,000 a day. Even this account is getting a healthy chunk of them. I think I have almost, closing in on 1 million of them. You could just pop them all as raid orbs. You get Ultimus food, which is, Ultimus shards, and then pop them there. Because when they say a character is going into bumps, well, bumps, the U in bumps stands for Ultimus orbs, so they're also in there. And then you can pop a whole bunch of Ultimus orbs. That's what I did on my main account. I got like 200 shards for the most recent Scourge for all the characters that you really want. Got more stars on them. I had a couple million raid credits, don't get me wrong, but you can get... there are multiple ways to get these shards if, try to get around Scopely's stinginess with character shards. So we're just waiting to get through this. There is one not difficult node in this section, but there is one that's a little bit of a pain in the butt that you might have to reset a couple times, and we'll be getting to that soon. We will be getting to that soon. And we're on auto because I'm tired of dodges. And at this point, I didn't care if I lost the node. I'd rather restart it at this point than hit any more buttons because of 8 million dodges. Let's just go. Let's just get through. Get through stuns. Yeah, man. There we go. There we go. Almost gotcha. Almost gotcha. More dodges. We got to dodge again? You should dodge again. You should do that. You should dodge again. I love the dodge mechanic. It's the greatest thing this game has ever done. Ever. Is more dodges. More dodges. We should dodge again. Just bleed out at this point. Yep, dodge, 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 dodge. That was a dodge, dodge. That was a double D. Dodge. My favorite thing. All right, next node. Let's go. All right, this one's not too bad. I don't want Taskmaster taking a turn. His ultimate, bunch of blinds out there. So it's rip right through. We're going to save the ultimate. Oh, because I saw that there was 20 characters, so I wanted to save that. So, okay, we got the ability block on him, so he's not going to do an AoE and offense up, which is fine. We got a bunch of slows out there. Mr. Negative can be a little bit of an issue because he can make you target yourself. And if one of your stronger characters targets one of your weaker characters, you could be dead. And then you got to restart the node because we need to 3-star this stuff to unlock the next section. So we got a lot of characters out there, and that's probably a good thing that I saved the ult from Gore for this wave. Again, not a... target yourself. Luckily, it was the Red Hulk targeting someone else. He's not going to do anything because he's tiny. All right, let's see what this ult does. Wipe out half of them. Close enough. Viv Vision has to go. she can flip all the debuffs on her friends and put blind on you, and it's not fun. My team was never, Bionic Avengers was never the greatest team, but Viv was obnoxious. So you can see ripping right through with our raid characters and arena characters. I don't remember what's on the next wave, so I'm going to find out with you. There we go. Get Kestrel, and hopefully you can get Cap Sam before he uses his ultimate and speeds everybody up. I should be going after the Kestrel already. Still not going after the Kestrel. Go after the Kestrel. For the love of God, go after the Kestrel. You do have 2 turns of taunt on Gladio over here, so Kestrel is going to come in with her ult and go after him, and he should be able to survive it. Especially at 6-star, he'll survive it at 5-star too. For all I know, he survives it at 4-star. These are anything Annihilators or later has the buff stats, so it really shouldn't be an issue getting through it as long as he's got that taunt up. But yeah, not too much damage. Just be glad that defense down didn't get hit, because then the Kestrel pings would start happening, and then your Red Hulk might be in trouble. So yeah, now I finally realize that I'm going to try to get the ability block. Got a little lucky there. When they have deflex, ability blocks sometimes don't land. But Gore has, I think his stuff is unavoidable, to be honest. I don't remember, but it went through. I probably should know that, but I don't off the top of my head. Just being honest. We can see we're getting through. If your Red Hulk does get targeted, he can go down. Now we're going to use the ultimate here. It persists. See the battlefield effect over to the right that just popped up, that red circle. That persists through waves, so it's okay to use it early, even if you're like, oh, I want all this stuff on the next wave. It's okay. It'll persist through waves. Even though it is better to use it on the characters that you want. You can see all the fun stuff that he dropped out there. It's okay. It is okay. And we're getting through. We are getting through. Cap Sam is basically neutered. Actually, they're both neutered at this point. So we're just trying to balance the damage between the two of them before the next couple characters drop, because you might get an unfriendly surprise. So there we go. Nothing dropped anyway. And there's nothing really to worry about. So I'm going to flip that defense up. I didn't go after Vision, because Vision has another one of those great dodge mechanics that everybody absolutely loves. So you wind up wasting attacks going after him. So a lot of times someone that's super dodgy, I just save him for the end. Or use a Gore ability. That's going to smoke him. You go, Gore. Gore is one of the worst characters on his team when you got the full Annihilators. Not that he's bad, but, he's a little bit underwhelming on his team. But when it's relative to other characters that are pre-Annihilator reworks, they do quite well. So, next node. Let's go. I think this one's the pain in the butt. I'm fairly confident this one's the pain in the butt. Yep, so the Weaver. So, this is where you got to get some luck. I'm going to use the special here. And you might have to reset a couple times. Makes it exponentially easier. Again, if you got a bigger Red Hulk, you're not worried about the gamut pings taking your Red Hulk down. But if you are using a small one, Gambit will take you out. So you can see Weaver's going to put her charges up. Because there is no slow put on Gore, Gore's going to go next and rip those charges right off, and you don't have to worry about being stuck behind all the dodges from Weaver. If he does get slow, he's going to go third or fourth, and the Gambit's going to ping away. You see Red Hulk is already in danger, especially at 3-star, is already in danger, so we needed that Gore to go and do that. It took me, I want to say, like 3 or 4 resets to get it, which is fine. I had tried one time to get through even with the charges up, and I think I'm fairly confident it is possible, but it would have taken me more time. It was quicker just to reset and make sure that he was able to rip those charges off. So this is the one node that can cause you a little bit of problems, but not too many. So we're going to focus on the Rogue and hopefully not let Gladiator go and cleanse all that off. She was about to take a turn. Maybe I got a little bit lucky there. And Beast is normally an issue, but yep, he had the dodge, so there you go. I did go after Beast. But you really want the you don't want to let the rogue do anything. See if we can flip some stuff there. We did not. We're gonna hit the group over here. Got some nice offense downs. Again, you don't want Jubilee doing anything. Iceman's can cause some problems too. Again, our Red Hulk's in great shape now. We survived the Gambit, which is the one that causes a problem for getting 3 stars on this. I actually did flip at that time. Look at you. Look at you, baby Red Hulk. And we're through. And we got the ability block on her, so we're good. On Jubes. I am saving, I think, Beast for last, because I can get everybody else dead before he goes. So, sometimes he is a priority target, but because... well, I got lucky there. I'm not terribly concerned about him doing anything solo. And that's pretty much it. Did we auto? We hit auto. All right, we're in auto mode. So we're getting through. This is to me, I actually found the G17 section, the apocalyptic nodes, easier than I found the heroic nodes. I have videos out for that too, links in the description. But I think it's because I had more stars on the Annihilators. Now that they're farmable, semi-farmable, it's making this a little bit easier to do with the setup that I'm doing. And are we going to have another dodge party? I think I messed this node up, but still get through it. All right, so let me show you how bad I suck. Yep, there's the dodge party. Yay, dodge. Hey, one landed. So, yep, no, I did do this one right. Okay. Unlucky that the Dormammu did not lose the immunity. I wanted all that stuff stripped off. But this is going to take off... It was supposed to take off the revive on primary, but there was probably another dodge. Everybody's favorite. But that's okay because Gore removes revives too. So back up to the backup plan, which is good. Unlucky the Dormammu's not dead. Really do want that Dormammu dead before he takes a turn. I think that's the thing that happens on this one. Dormammu actually does get a turn off. We don't want that to happen. That can cause problems. Because now all my buffs are going to flip. I mean, safeguards are going to save them over there. Still not through the Dormammu. You really want the Dormammu going, there he is. Goodbye. So, yes, very, very, very much a priority. You can see the Icarus did not have a Xerxes drop, so he is much, almost a complete non-threat at this point. Red Hulk is taking some damage, but we're okay. And then we're going to rip through. This should do a very healthy amount of damage. Again, that's a big pav. That's a 7/7 or a 6/7. I mean, that's a big pav, but pav is easy to farm, and you can see by how much damage that great hair helmet is doing over there. You should get them cooking. They are still arena meta or raid meta, and they're going to be for a little bit. And even when they're out of the meta, they're a great sustain team. So wasn't worried about getting stuck behind a Wong taunt because he did have an ability block, and by the time he taunted, he would have been by himself anyway. And we're through. So, are we done red hulking? We are done red hulking. You could tell because I left the loading screen in because I forgot about you. And that should be it. Am I going to get my check mark? Give me my check mark. We're through it. We're through it. Check mark me. Check mark. Another check mark. One more check mark to go. All right. As always, love you guys. I'm out.